can you name 3 bad Friends episodes?
There aren't any. They're all amazing.
Okay, but when you watch it, you go, well, that one wasn't as good as the others. There are a couple.
Okay, maybe the one with the truth about London, it's called. It's the one that just makes no sense. All the ones, like the one where Rachel invites Joshua to a party to seduce him and wears her high school cheerleading uniform. That was dumb.
Oh, yeah. But she was looking very hot in that, so I can't say that.
Yeah, I think a lot of the London ones were stupid. I didn't like any of the London ones. Okay, I'll go with that. So, yeah, the London ones.
IMDb actually came up with 3 episodes that we didn't like.
Oh, which was it? Either one of the 2 I just said?
No.
Huh.
None of them.
Okay. Oh, let me guess. Wait, it's the one where Phoebe was obsessed with going to the Sting concert? People hate that one.
Oh, that was a bad one. I forget. That should be added to this list. On this list is the one with mac and cheese.
Which one's that?
Where Joey gets the show with the robot.
Oh, yes. That was terrible.
Number 2 on the list, the one with Christmas in Tulsa.
Remind me which one that was.
When Chandler was in Oklahoma and he was working late and his receptionist or something was there.
Yeah. I remember that one. Yeah, that was terrible. See, it was almost forgettable.
And they hate the episode when they're forced to look back at the series like flashbacks.
Oh, everybody hates clip shows. Anything that's a clip show, right there, that's always the worst.
The one with the vowels is a look back at Chandler and Monica's relationship. That goes down memory lane. People didn't like it. Also on the list, the one with Joey's interview. So the one where Joey is in the coffee house and he's talking to that lady, interviewing him for a magazine, and it's all flashbacks.
People hate clip shows. So if there's any way you can fake a clip show, whether it's an interview, whether it's a look back at a relationship, we hate that. We already saw those episodes. Don't give me like pieces of the episode.
See, I didn't mind that because at the time I saw that, I didn't see all the Friends episodes, so it didn't bother me that much.
Mm-hmm.
But when we're talking about bad Friends episodes, these are all 7.5 out of 10s. So
okay, right.
It's not really that bad. It's just bad in the Friends universe.
Well, speaking of bad in the Friends universe, I don't know if you heard about this. They just opened it, and I just walked by it today. I didn't even realize this was going on, especially during COVID. In my neighborhood, and I'm not even joking, I was out walking my dog, and I walked by something called the Friends Experience, New York City.
What is that?
Okay, so it's in this brand new building, and so as you walk by, you see like in neon, it says, "How you doing?" It says, "I didn't know we were on a break." You know, all the cliche things. There's the picture of Monica with the turkey on her head and the glasses. All of it's in neon, and you walk in and the whole thing is the Friends Experience. It's exactly what I just said. It's like, it's Monica and Rachel's apartment. You can poke ugly naked guy on the balcony. Yeah, there's a central perk in there. There's all this stuff. So you can go in and you can basically experience, it looks like the set of Friends. And you go in there, I'm guessing because it's COVID, you probably go in there like with a small group of people at a time. Mm-hmm. I don't even know why they would have this, but yeah, this is going on right now. And they're charging people to go in, and the place was packed. Like I walked by and I was like, what the heck is going on over there?
20 years later, people are lined up to get in there.
The 2 things about it that I found interesting is that most of the people that were there were really young. And it's like, that would be like if you and I went to like the Brady Bunch experience, you know, something that was really like our parents' generation or an older generation that really wasn't our generation, but suddenly we were like obsessed with it because everybody who was there were like Gen Z. They were really young. I'm like, Friends wasn't even your generation. And here you guys are going, oh my God, I'm going to go poke ugly naked guy. It's like, you didn't even see it when it was in its first run. You've watched it on Netflix and now on wherever it ended up now, HBO Max or whatever.
Nickelodeon runs it every single night.
It doesn't matter. You're watching it in reruns. You're not watching the original experience of Friends. You're not watching the weekly episodes like we did. This is not your generation. Yet they were all there. It was amazing. I couldn't believe. I was expecting to see like a bunch of 40-year-olds, a bunch of like older millennials walking around going, "Yep, I remember that episode." But no, it was like a pretty young crowd. I will say this. a portion of the ticket proceeds are going to the Children's Aid Society. And I do like that because that's one of my charities. So I was happy to see that.
That makes sense because one of my friends on Facebook has a photo inside Central Park sitting on the couch.
Yep.
So I wonder how they did that. And now this makes sense that they went to this thing in your neighborhood.
Yeah, that's how they did it. They basically built the set from Friends, and they just put everything together in one building, and you just go in and walk around and pretend you're Rachel.
Is Gunther there?
You know, I don't think that guy's all that busy. My guess is he's probably there. I just didn't recognize him. He probably is the guy who's taking your ticket.
Yeah, I mean, what has Gunther got to do? I mean, he's not doing it. Really, what's Chandler doing right now? Chandler can just show up and be there,
point too.
Showing you around. Hey, this is, by the way, the couch that we actually sat on. Phoebe, what's Phoebe doing? What's any of them doing?
No, Phoebe's busy. Phoebe does stuff.
Phoebe's not doing anything. Phoebe's not doing. Courtney Cox Arquette's not doing anything either. What is she doing?
She's filming Scream right now. She's filming the next installment of Scream.
Okay, so the other 23 hours a day, she has nothing else to do. So she can hang out with Phoebe and Chandler and the Friends exhibit. Why not?
Yeah, Gunther's taking the tickets and Matthew Perry is showing you around.
Yeah, what's Ross doing? Ross is not.
Oh,
Ross hasn't done nothing. I mean, you could have the monkey, you could have Ross, you could have the guy that died upstairs. He's not doing anything. Ugly naked guy. You could have the oh my God girl, whatever her name was.
Oh yeah. Oh my God.
Yeah, you could have her. See, all these people don't have a job, so at least you give them an acting job. Janice, you can give them an acting job. Bring the duck in. Bring the duck and chickens.
Can you imagine, like, back in our day, back in the 90s, we were amazed by how much money they were getting paid. Remember when we heard they were getting like $1 million an episode each, and they were all like holding out, and even though one was more famous than the other, Jennifer Aniston, they all like made sure they all got the same salaries. It was big news. It was on the front page of every newspaper. It was on the cover of like Time magazine and People and all that stuff. Here we are all these years later, and only like 2 of them are working.
Well, they don't need to. I mean, they don't really need work. But
I know, but didn't you think they'd be famous forever? Like, they were such huge stars. It's weird to think that only Jennifer Aniston is really the big star out of there. Courtney Cox works once in a while.
Joey has a guy. He tries to get a show.
Yeah, he does a show once. He's got something running on Netflix right now that are the reruns of episodes. That was pretty good.
He had a sitcom on NBC or CBS, one of those channels.
It was so cheesy.
Yeah,
I saw like a piece of it. Yeah, it was unwatchable. Yeah, but at least he gets work.
Yeah, because Joey now looks like Joey's dad.